25 quarter, final episode of season 4 here. It's clearly gonna be Endower versus High End. You know his name last week, of course, a big new Nomu guy, right? And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be the last episode. I think that hopefully it's gonna do some massive sound there. Sort of the crisp sound effect there in the beginning I heard. I hope it's better now. Yeah, it's better, great. So yeah, something with YouTube now, for me at least. When I start streaming, it gets like sometimes, but anyway, it's fixed now. So yeah, last episode, season 5, has already been announced, of course. To no one's surprise, really, My Hero Academia, massively popular. So to no one's surprise, they already have some promotional art for season 5, right? I haven't actually looked up when it's coming, but I'm guessing it's coming next year. I haven't actually the date for it. I would assume it's probably back, in like 9 months, 12 months, yeah. But surely, like the manga and anime rights are massively bigger sellers, right? But anyway, let's start watching. Yeah, let's watch it. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Final episode. Here we go. Ending on a really high note here. It seems to be more about the family, right? And our rest of the kids, I guess, on screen time here. Yeah. Natsu and so on. Yeah, college guy. Ooh, but a girl. Yeah, girlfriend, yeah. Yeah, mom and so on. Your complexion is good. Yeah, you must love leathers. type of flashbacks. Yeah, don't touch it. Don't tell him you are at the radio leather store, yeah. 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 But he's not very popular anyway. He's number 1 in power. He's not very popular. Daddy. He's not very popular anyway, as we saw last episode. Yeah, I'm going to Todoroki flashback again. Is mom gonna defend him now? Yeah. How do you protect him, mom? From your father. I guess he sends you like flower shit every day, probably. He probably sends you flowers like every day or something. Yeah. But you can't wait until you see him. It's definitely some sad beginning here, yeah. But I think it's interesting because definitely in the hours he's like, oh, he comes to me like all the time, but I can't see him. It's interesting dark past with the Dower, yeah. Like he comes there I don't know every day, but it's be like every week when you give him flowers. But yeah, Dofstan you can't see him. But there's times they mentioned, yeah, they have some badass. I mean, I assume they have some really fantastic, probably ending animation, right? After the ending here, yeah, last episode. But that was a very emotional beginning there. Perfect for them to do the flashbacks. It's like a flashback time before that. But it's always interesting to figure out the relationship and our Ashley's thinking. So I could hope for a little Endower, like, flashback a little bit, like I remember how, I'm thinking about my wife and so on when he's fighting here. Maybe. I mean, he's a shonen character, right? He has to have like a sad flashback when he's fighting, right? To get his extra power up. This opening feels out of place now. This opening has like nothing to do with the current fighter, yeah. The opening is all about the cat festival. It's over, guys. It's over, yeah. Well, that's last episode, so. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Here we go. No. Higher volume. Do 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 do. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I love it immediately. Ammus is falling. I love it, Never. Yeah, that's good. Ammus like floating. Okay, yeah, so this guy, oh, nice little with the bones there. So he's a kind of intelligent Nomu, right? So kind of high intelligent Nomu. Well, they have a lot of quirks, right? Of course they have some kind of Wolverine quirk. Well, I mean, he obviously has stealing quirk. But he can speak though, high end. So yeah, clearly has more brain. Exactly, it can talk, so... Okay. Ooh. Immediately looks good. Immediately looks great here. And then we see him smack him around there. Oh! Yeah, that wanna be that person behind the winner. Whoa. That's nice. I love to do some stuff. So Hawk, we saw him last week having... Whoa, here we go. Here we go. The animation budget. Here is a classic. See the frame, the pre-stream? Yeah. That looked good. The moment there when you saw the building being... it was like flash fired. Oh yeah, the buildings are fall, right? The whole skyscraper is gonna, yeah. Hawk seems to be like incredibly talented with his feathers. Like, I can say everyone. He seems to be incredibly talented with his feathers. Like, incredible. Okay, so I can hear everyone and be like, I can save everyone. Okay, I can't save everyone, but I can save... And only one feather per person too. It's like, with one little feather can like lift one person and fly it away. Fierce wings. It's an absurd... Yeah, it's like he's saving like 100 people at the same time. It's an absurd control over his feathers. Then I fly back to him, his wings over here. It's a nice touch though, that his wings get smaller, right, when he has to like... Because of course his feathers... Cost feathers to, yeah, save them, and then it gets... Wow. Back to flash firing. Whoa! Did he just like blow up the whole building? What's he doing? How did that happen now? Huh? No, he's like blew up the skyscraper. It's like, I got more power. It's like, yeah, they're great now. You blew up the wrong thing. Yeah. That seemed... I mean, I guess Hawks say they were wrong before that, but still though, it's like, that's great. Great, good job. And those guys are, I don't know, I have to kind of like Mega Man fist chanting stuff. Wait, did he like create more Nomus? Yeah. Okay, so either he creates more Nomus or he's like cloning himself or something. Huh. Yeah, he's supposed to fight people right now. And regrows. But yeah, he's the smartest Nomu by far, obviously. Oh, that guy with the eyes in the mouth. That's really like... that thing with the eye inside of it, that was like very... So he can also make like a sword of his feathers. A hawk is like an absurd power. Oh, he can also make like a katana of his... Okay. Why not? Why not? Yeah, like why not? I wonder if it learns to speak better every time. It feels like it's like adapting and also probably learning how to speak, right? Like it's getting a better language comprehension the more it lives, probably. Be my guess. Okay. I mean, I guess he needed an ice power, right? That's why, yeah. Exactly. It's like if you have the ice, you can't overheat, I guess. Like Todoroki has more, can give out more fire. Okay, it's like melt the buildings. There's a living sun. It's going, yeah, it's going supernova here. Oof. This is a goosebump scene, though. Immediately goosebump scene when he's getting the whole. Whoa. Oh, that's good. That's some good animation there. Prominence burning. He's like a new sun. He's a guy burning everyone. Yeah, watch me. Watch me. Then I blind everyone with my new sun here. Ooh. But I think this guy's probably like Cell. I'm gonna guess this guy's like, if you've seen Dragon Ball, he's like, I have one cell left, and he's probably fine again. Yeah, come on. Dragon Ball spoilers, yeah, whatever. Or he's actually intelligently just threw away his own head there, like I can heal up. Yeah. Okay, so, or he's very intelligent actually, maybe. For a fighter. Oh shit, and Dawa gets blasted. But, and then we see this. Whoa, then we get some sad music here. But I don't think it's dead yet though. And Dawa is like, this is just, I'm warming up here. That guy got some really good healing power. I think he's mainly like a Wolverine, right? From Deadpool. He's mainly super healing powers. Like his whole body was burned to the head. I'm back immediately. Definitely mainly, I feel, super healing that is. But I mean, it seems pretty obvious now then that he needs to have, or he needs help, but like, he's figured out that if you get the ice power with your fire power, right? Your fire power won't overheat because you can cool yourself if you get the ice and the fire. So he's bleeding, but I'm sure he's like anime fine. I'm sure it's like maybe he's blind or something, but it's probably anime fine, right? Yeah, he can stand up again. Yeah, the hands can like exactly. There we go. Yeah, come on. It's a downward. It's like, oh, I got my Is he obsessed with battles? And doused. So. I feel the daughter seems to be the most supporting him. If you saw the backstory earlier too, she's kind of was like, maybe you could go visit dad, with yeah. I think she's the one that's most supporting him in earlier episodes too. But yeah. He's gonna go for humans or the. He might go try to type the random. This is the reporter. There is no symbol of peace. It has to be the symbol of peace here. Yeah, it's like he has to. I'm guessing when All Might fight, people were less panicking because they're like, All Might, he can never lose, and they're just gonna leave, orderly fashion here. That's probably a big thing, right? Because when all my fights, you're like, he can lose, so I can just walk out normally. Oh, here we go! It's the guy, it's the Natsu guy. It's like, Natsu, come on. He's the guy that's... Exactly, it's the guy that was like, you changed! Isn't that the guy? Come on, it's the same guy. The only fan he had. Exactly, this is like, and I was big fan, you know. He's like his true fan. Yeah, that's the guy that was angry last episode. Oh, we're throwing in the music here. Like his only fan. Yeah, like his only fan that likes him. It's like, I'm gonna support all of Endeavor all the way, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Oof. That's some good animation. Here we go. Some really good animation. Yeah. Banjo in the human. End credits. Okay, yeah, of course. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, Hawks appear. Okay, good Hawks. You do some... Yeah. Okay, massive goosebump, massive goosebump. I like the Hawks appears too. It's like, I gotta help you out, man. That sounds reasonable. Like, he seems to be incredibly, like, versatile more than destructive, right, with his feathers. Maybe he's... Maybe he... I kind of like if Hawks is his biggest fan secret. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe Hawks is like... Okay, Hawks a kid here. Oh, I love it. It's like Hawks is secret fan. Oh, this is beautiful. Hawks is like, I always liked you and yeah, you were my hero. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so Hawks a kid was like, you inspired me. Oh, here we go. So now I give him some flying. Oof, nice, nice. Hawk is giving him some speed boost there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oof. Yes, I need to create you, and you need to be my number one. Yeah, you need to be symbol of peace. Bites his... I guess it's like bit his hand. Man, this gets hard to kill. It's hard to kill. But I guess he has like some absurd... okay, some absurd fight. Like reg power more, yeah. It's like just... This is some official soundtrack. Well, he's stuck on Endeavor now. So I think that Endeavor goes supernova at this moment, right? When he's like at his body, that shoots burn him, I think. Because he's at his armor. So if he goes supernova now, he's probably gonna, incinerate him, right? Oh, that touch is like fist, yeah, it's like, and he gets the flame around his hand there. It's a nice touch to it. It's like, and he gets the little, yeah, the fire. Okay, he brings out. Yeah, you can burn my feathers. Come on, here we go. Ah. Yeah, it has to be like... I get it. He can't explode like a nuke at the city, right? That's it. Yeah, he can't like show his real. Here we go. He has to explode up there. Right? That's if he destroy everything in the city. Right? Kill everyone. Yeah, and I turn into like a living atom bomb. Plus ultra, and now it says it. Plus ultra. They know he's going serious. Oh, that's a nice image. That's a nice image. He's going serious mode here. Plus ultra, but that makes sense. He couldn't do it when he was. He has to fly up, right? Because yeah, he couldn't go nuke form, right? When he was like at the city, because then everyone would die, right? The Hawk would die and so on. He had to like put me up in the sky so I can like burn him up, right? And then he still seems to be alive though. The Nomu kind of falls down and it's like, he's still alive, probably. Maybe his body's like burned, but I don't know. That guy seems to be absurdly regging. Maybe Endeavor dies now. I don't think he's gonna die though. Like we see his only fan. So yeah, I think he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna die because him just blasting all his firepower probably won't kill him. He might be dead now. He's standing here just like, he might be dead though. It might be a death for an hour. Doesn't have to be alive yet. It just stands there in like a, yeah. I think he's gonna die, but until I see him move. Okay. It feels too epic to his start. Ending maybe? Yeah. But definitely of course something after. Yeah, of course you never miss the ending credits. Especially when it's like obviously the time after the ending credits. But yeah. After the ending here is probably gonna be of course some ending credits revealing. But that was a beautiful episode. I love that part here. Because I was thinking that last week too. It's like, is Hawks actually the biggest fan of Endeavor? I think I said it last week too. And here we see now the Hawks backstory is like, I always liked you Endeavor. I love that part there. We see Hawks a kid there looking at Endeavor is like, that guy, he never give up. I like him. So I love that. He's like, I want you to be the #1 hero, you know. Because you have to remember that Hawks is number 2, but he's much younger, right? He's the arrogant young kid, right? He's much younger, so he grew up with Endeavor's his hero, right? So it's like, yeah. But as I said, he has the firepower. Not really a fiery character, no. I expect some super cliffhanger after ending credits now, after ending here. It's probably some super showing some new quirks or the next bad guys or whatever. But there's about 1.5 minutes after ending. Yeah. Let's see. See what happens. Okay. Alliance. Okay. Deku is maybe a Deku power up, maybe? I don't know. That's something. Or okay. Yeah, Deku with all the other. This is obviously the previous quirk. Huh. I don't know, okay. There has to be maybe the first when he has his powers. The brothers. Yes, this is the first guy clearly with the powers of the quirk. Some goosebump. And then it's some kind of like flashback to what happened to the first guy that occurred when they were like killed by his brother, or and then his curse. So some kind of like incoming Deku power up. Something with I guess I would guess, you know, unlocking the truth of his quirk. That would be my guess. The last bit there, yeah. I would guess the last bit is something like unlocking that the potential. Okay, so yeah, that's the episode. And ending credits. Talk about first then. Sorry, ending credits. I'm guessing is something like, okay, so he saw the first of the liners, right, and him getting killed, I guess. So we see it earlier. We see it earlier in like season 2 when he was fighting Shinsho with the mind control, that he could talk to the other. They kind of like, you know, we believe in you, boy. Yeah, they kind of gave him that, like, you know, he saw the other souls, right? So the ending probably means here that you can eventually maybe even unlock their memories or whatever. Maybe, right? You can unlock everyone's past and potentially their powers or their skills and so on. I could picture that happening. Like Deku could like maybe harness everyone's abilities generally, right? Potentially. Potentially, like maybe, okay, yeah, maybe that could be a thing. Maybe if you, not only can you, I'm thinking like if you can get everything they know, you could also maybe unlock their memories, but also their skills and their knowledge, right? So if someone of them knows some stuff, you can also unlock that. You can unlock like their whatever. If someone is a science guy, you get that skills and so on. Yeah, so that probably means that you can, you know, harness the whole lineage. And that's why everyone that gets the next quirk is probably getting stronger, because they get the other one's powers. And generally, it's been applied several times, right? That every time the quirk is left to a new person, that person gets like all the other powers plus their own power, right, or whatever. So they kind of get like, you know, stronger and stronger, right? Because they get like more and more, going up in level, right? So in theory, then when the manga is over and anime's over, if Deku gives a new kid the powers, that kid will be even stronger, right? Deku is like, when Deku gives away his power to an old man, he's like, you're my student, and that guy is gonna be even better, right? And that Deku finds his own boy to give a power to, his new small might, yeah, that's gonna be like, this guy gets even better powers. I wonder if you could argue that there should be more. With the scene this season, I wonder if you could argue that maybe they should give the powers away more often. Maybe what they should do actually with this quirk is they should give it to a lot more people. Like, you know, maybe not current, maybe, you know, like we give it to, you know, a lot of people in the same generation. It's going through a lot of people, so you get more and more powers. That's probably how it works. That probably can get like everyone's physical strength and everything. Yeah, just dunk, and you score it. But anyway, yeah. So then the credits, pretty big. Maybe also, it definitely is not only going to revolve around the power stuff. I'm sure it's going to be mainly about the powers, but it also might have some backstory, right? And even that he could talk to him. So there's also probably something, maybe there's some time stuff there or something. But it's probably that they're all alive inside of him or something. Their souls or whatever. So we saw in season 2. Whatever, let's talk about the Endower stuff yet. So Endower, that was really good, of course. Massive effects. We saw the family. It started pretty airy, sad there in the beginning, because you see mom, she's like, no, he gives me flowers every time or something, yeah. He's here all the time, and he knows that this is my favorite flower. I told him that like 30 years ago once, when we were like kids or whatever, and he still remembers that. And yeah, so there was like at the moment there with mom protecting him in a way, and there's more to that, I guess. Maybe one day. You just kind of like having not really explaining there, you know. You kind of like not really truly explaining that everything happened to them, but some good scenes there. I kind of liked it more Todoroki was doing stuff, because I was good touching it. Like he's like, oh, getting angry, and you see like flames on his hand, like, oh yeah, and so on. So it was more touch to it. His siblings just kind of like whatever. But I like that it's consistent with that his sister is the one that seems to love that the most, right? Because his sister is kind of like, it's not that bad. Because we saw her earlier in season 2, she's like, maybe you should call dad, you know. To the Rocky, so I was like, maybe Shota me. It's like, Shota, maybe you could call dad, and you know, and so on, right? So she's always kind of been seems to be the one that's like mostly trying to make everyone, you know, mend their pasts and so on. Yeah, so she was again there. It's like, don't be so bad on dad. He's fighting, and you know. So she was. I like that. She's consistently the person trying to make everyone be friends in the family, right? So that's good. And then of course, I love that the guy that we saw last episode that was like, you changed Endower, I don't like change. I love that guy's like, yo, I don't love change. He looks like Natsu, for that matter, right? In Fairy Tail, he has the same hair and the same scarf, almost. So he looks like really like Natsu. And then, of course, Endower's son is called Natsu. Some is like, wait a minute, a lot of Natsu here. There's a lot of Natsu here. His son is called Natsu because Natsu means summer, right? Summer is, in Japanese, that's what Natsu is called, of course, in fairy tales, because fire, right? So, but yeah, I was like, wait a minute, double Natsu here. But whatever. And the battle was amazing. The battle was awesome. Best, I don't know, was it better than Overhaul? I think the Overhaul scene, my favorite moment of the Overhaul scene, the season, when over in the Deku doing the punch, right? And we see Overhaul, and we see Overhaul's eyes, and see the lightning in Overhaul's eyes. I really love that scene. You see Overhaul seeing the blue-green lightning in his eyes. I think that's the best scene probably this season. Otherwise, this scene, maybe generally, was the better. There was some really cool animation there when they cut the building and when they were flying up and so on. That was some really cool fire scenes. And when Hawks was like adding him from the side, and then they were burning his feathers, and they were doing this whole thing. So yeah, it was some really good. There was some really good Sakuga moments there. Hard to judge. I'll do the review after and think about it. Which is the best fight? But this is obviously this one or Overhaul fights are clearly the two best fights this season. Obviously. But yeah, it was a great episode. Of course, most likely was season 5, right? Season 5 gonna be one of the biggest seasons always, right? My Academia, super popular. So that's awesome. What more do we have to talk about? I don't know. But anyway, I really liked the episode. I'm gonna rewatch it a bit. Then I'm gonna do the review. I'm gonna think about it a bit, and after that we're gonna have some more animes to look at someone, right? Yeah. One thing I can say when it looks at the Overhaul fight, if you talk about the best side of the fight, it looked really funky sometimes. I would say that's the Overhaul fight, especially that now FF7 is coming out. It was this really weird, I liked it in a way, but it was this really weird one-winged angel moment, as you call it, right? One-winged angel, the trope is when, the boss is like, I can have my next form, and the Overhaul fight has a weird moment, which looks, either you love it or you hate that thing. I liked it a lot, but it's kind of weird when Overhaul is going into like he's like only torso in the mid-air, right? And the body parts are flying around, and he like transforms, and it's like a really weird like freaking out moment. It's like I'm bigger, yeah. And it's like a weird one-winged angel transformation moment in Overhaul fight that definitely from like an animation that looks kind of weird. But I'm like, I like this weirdness. But I'm a big, one-winged angel fan, right? I love the JRPG tropes and so on. So I like it, yeah, this is my shit. So I liked it. But I can see the people are like, that was kind of funky. This fight here was much more clean, right? Yeah, it was much more like, firing up. It was like fire. Yeah, so much more of a clean bet, definitely. Much more just straight up increasing the power. Yeah, more fire. I need more firepower. The ending, I think, also made a lot of sense, right? You have to fly up, high up in the sky, right, to be able to like go nuclear. Yeah, I can explode the whole freaking city, but then everyone will die. So push me up in the mid-air so I can kill him. So that was really awesome. Anyway, subscribe, slap at that, get the review, maybe 10 minutes from now. And also, of course, today we have some new animes, and I am a huge fan of, look forward to, of course, then. I keep saying it every day, but it's coming fine today, so I'm looking forward a lot to Otome Villain, yeah. Not very similar to this anime, but I'm recommending it, I love the anime. It's coming out in, I think, 5 hours now. Otome Villain, I was reborn as the bad guy, It's about like a female character, she dies, isekai, reborn in a new world, but she's the bad guy. Just like try to not be the bad guy. It's in like a dating game. It's really interesting. That's coming up in 5 hours. I think that's one of the best anime systems. So anyway, see you guys for that reaction and review on so on after this review. See you guys and have a great day.